right, welcome to the latest edition of What's New in Assemble. These past couple months, we have gone under the hood and completely revamped our asset management platform with a ton of new features that are going to make it a much better and much improved experience to collaborate. So let's go ahead and jump in and show you everything new that's launching on Assemble today. First off, I want to talk about setting up a project and what we've done to improve the organization experience. When you start a project and you're taken to the project setup screen where you add phases, you'll see that adding custom phases has been moved to the top. This is because we realize that many people want to customize their project with their own phases rather than our presets. So clicking on Add Phase will enable you to enter a phase. You can also add a description, and you can even change the color of your phases now to whatever you like. Go ahead and click Save, and you'll see that that phase has been added to the project. We also have our list of suggestions, which you can always choose from. You can add some of the suggested phases here, and you can continue to add your own as you wish. Once your phases have been added, you can also reorder them just simply by dragging and dropping. This enables for quick on-the-fly reorganization of your project to keep everything exactly how you like it. Once you're done, go ahead and click Next, invite your teammates, and start your project. As you can see, your phases have now been added to the project sidebar. But what's great is that you can even reorganize the phases within the projects. Once again, just simply drag and drop at any time to move the phases and reorganize your project. In addition to making phases completely customizable, another upgrade we've done to make the platform as scalable as possible is the ability to add any file type to any phase. So no longer are location and casting just for adding submissions. You can now add any sort of document, video, photo, or any file type to any phase so that you can keep everything organized throughout the life of your project. In addition, we've upgraded the platform by adding 3 new file types, which include asset, gallery, and submissions. We'll go over each of those in depth now. So let's start with assets, which are the core of our project management platform and have been with us since day one. What is an asset? An asset is an individual asset that you want to share with your team and keep them highly focused on the asset at hand. Unique to assets is the ability to have version control, to upload version 1, version 2, version 3 within the same instance of an asset. So let's go ahead and jump into an asset upload. Simply click Upload, then browse your computer for the assets you want. Go ahead and add the asset, and it will begin the upload process. One of the small tweaks that we made to the platform is that when you upload assets, it's going to adopt the name of the asset from your computer. You can also click directly on the title and change it within the upload screen. Once it's uploaded, go ahead and click Save, and the asset will be added to your project. When you upload an individual asset, you'll notice that the review screen is extremely focused with a very clean palette focused specifically on that individual asset. This is because all of the focus should be on this asset and nothing else when sharing it with your teammates. Additionally, as mentioned before, individual assets all come with version control, allowing you to upload V1, V2, V3, and track the progress of the asset throughout its life cycle within the same instance of the asset. Version control is unique to individual assets only. Additionally, we've now added version control for all asset types. So whether it's a photo, PDF, or any other type of document, you can upload versions of individual assets throughout their life cycle. One of the powerful upgrades we've added to assets is the ability to bulk upload individual assets. Let's go ahead and click Browse, and from the upload screen, let's add multiple assets, including videos and photos. Once you've added these assets, you can see that they're all uploading together. What's important to note is when you do a bulk upload of individual assets, they will be added to your projects individually as standalone assets. This is different from a gallery, where it combines all the assets into one collection. This bulk upload feature enables you to streamline the process of adding multiple large assets to your project all at once, whether that's a group of videos, photos, or any other type of asset. As with all uploads, it will adopt the name from your computer, but you can quickly click in here to change the title or even reorganize the order of which the assets will appear within your phase folder. Go ahead and click Save. And as you can see, the assets have now been added to the shoot phase as individual assets within your project. Let's talk about galleries next. What are galleries? A gallery is a collection of assets that you want to package together into one file to share it easily with the rest of your team. Go ahead and click Gallery, and let's get started on uploading a gallery. First, you can enter a title for your gallery. Next, click to browse to upload assets. One thing that's important to note is that within galleries, you can upload any type of assets together into one single collection. This includes photos, videos, audio files, PDFs, and even external links. Go ahead and click Browse. Select the assets you want to upload and confirm the upload. Once this process starts, your assets will begin uploading into a gallery. As noted before, the assets will automatically be uploaded with the file names from your computer, but you can easily click to change them at any time. Once the assets have been uploaded, click Save to create your gallery. A few things that make a gallery unique from an individual asset or other file types. Number one, as you'll notice, the gallery has scroll arrows to allow you to quickly scroll through the photos. Additionally, at the bottom, you can click this drawer to open up the carousel gallery, which will enable you to quickly jump throughout the entire list of assets. Finally, up in the top left, you have the ability to switch from the single file view to the grid view, giving your team a quick overview of all assets that are included within the gallery. Additionally, within each photo, not only does it show the title of the photo, but you can also add a description directly beneath the photo. This enables you to add unique descriptions anywhere in your gallery to share them with your team. Finally, comments are attached to individual assets. So if your team leaves a comment on an asset, it's going to be published only for that asset within the gallery, enabling each asset to have its own unique comment thread throughout the life of the project. We've kept the very popular approval feature, but it's important to note that an approval is for the entire gallery and not an individual asset. Clicking approve or changing the status in any way will mark the entire gallery as approved or updated to whatever status you selected. Let's say you've got some new assets that you need to add to the gallery. We've made that extremely simple. Just click Edit Gallery to pull up the upload screen. From here, you can upload additional files, change the name of assets, and even reorder assets just by dragging and dropping within this window. Click Save to save your changes. Next, let's talk about sharing galleries as external links. We've improved the sharing experience to make it as beautiful and as seamless as possible for your teammates. So go ahead and click Share and select Share Private Review Link. From here, you can edit the file name, enter presentation mode, or enable password protection. Let's go ahead and enter a password and create a link. From here, copy the link and send it to anybody on your team for access. When they click the link, they'll be taken to a page where they can view the gallery, no login or email required. If a password is required, enter one, and they'll be added into the gallery. As you can see, the gallery has all the great features mentioned before. The ability to scroll through photos, pull up the carousel, and switch to grid view. Additionally, clients can leave comments, change the status of the gallery, all without needing an email or an Assemble account. Another huge upgrade we've added to the platform is the ability to star assets within a gallery. If you send a large collection of assets to the client, they need to go through and make selects. Starring is perfect for that. Next to each photo, they can simply click the star to mark that asset as selected. Additionally, they can switch to the grid view to see all assets at once and hover photos to star them individually as well. As you'll see at the top, a count of how many photos has been starred is kept at the top of the gallery. You can simply click this button to filter and only show the starred view. This works in either grid view or in the gallery view as well. This is an excellent way to manage the review process and help your clients select assets much faster within a gallery. Next, let's talk about submissions. Submissions are a unique file type that was created specifically for Assemble's platform, which enables you to manage any sort of submission process that you need to use for your project. Users of our platform prior to this update will be familiar with casting and location phases and the ability to upload cast options and location options. We made a specific decision to upgrade this feature for two reasons. Number one, we want to make these submissions completely customizable so that it's not just used for cast and locations, but can be used for anything, such as a key crew member like a DP or an interview subject, or really anything that you need to create submissions for. Additionally, you can now add submissions to any phases, and it's not just locked into cast and location phases. So let's go ahead and get started. To create a submission, click Add Submissions. The first thing it's going to ask you to do is add a spec. So let's say, for instance, we're looking for a role for a commercial. You can add the title of the role and then enter specifications, such as the age, gender, ethnicity that you're looking for. From this page, you can now add submissions for this role. In this case, we're looking for actors. Go ahead and click Add Submission. Next, add a title, in this case an actress, and then browse for assets. As with galleries, you can add any type of asset to a submission. This means you can add photos, videos, audio, PDFs, and even external links, which is extremely powerful. Let's say you have an external website with a link to your actress's profile, or maybe it's an external website for location. Rather than downloading the assets and uploading them to Assemble, you can simply select to provide a link from the web and enter the direct link into the submission. So let's go ahead and create the submission. From here, you can continue adding as many submissions as you like for this spec. Once you've created a submission, it will appear in your phase folders like this. This shows you that there is an open submissions asset type with multiple submissions ready for approval. Go ahead and click in and we can see all the submissions that we've now added for this role. When you open a submission, it'll open up a gallery of the assets. From this gallery, you can open up the carousel, scroll through photos, and even add descriptions. Additionally, comments are attached to the individual assets. So when people leave comments on specific photos or assets, it'll be tracked directly to those assets within the submission. We've also added the very popular private feedback threads feature to all galleries. If you want to share this with other teams within the project, click Invite Collaborators to this file and add those teams to the submission. This will add private feedback threads to all submissions within the gallery. If you open a file, you'll be able to see that each submission has private feedback threads included, so that you can keep conversations segmented based on user permissions. To learn more about private feedback threads and permissions, check the link in the description of this video. Another upgrade we've added to submissions is the ability to share these as external links. To share an external link of a submission, click the people icon and select Share a Private Review Link. From here, you can manage the external link settings before creating the link. Once you've created the link, go ahead and copy and paste the URL and send it off to anybody who needs access. As with all external links on Assemble, once someone clicks the link, there's no need for them to sign up for an Assemble account or enter an email. They can be given access automatically. Within this, you're going to see a beautiful presentation of your submissions, showing them the spec as well as all of the submissions options that you've added. The client can come in here, look through each submission, leave comments, and set the status, all without ever needing an Assemble account, enabling you to quickly and easily share assets and get approvals from clients for anything that you need within your project. Finally, let's talk about Shortlists, which is an awesome new feature that's going to enable you to manage the submissions process much better. When you open up a submission option, at the top of the page, you can set the status. In addition to approving the submission, we've now added the option to shortlist. Clicking Shortlist is going to add that submission to a shortlist section so that you can begin to filter out your top picks from the group of submission options. So let's go ahead and add a few to our shortlist here to see how this feature works. Once you've shortlisted your option, you can go in and approve your favorite. Clicking Approve will mark that submission as approved and dole out the rest of the options, but it still leaves all the options visible for you to see them anytime you need to go back and check. In case talent or some sort of submission maybe isn't available, you can always pull up an alternate option, click Approve, and they'll automatically be swapped into the approved spot. Finally, if you jump back out to your dashboard, you'll notice that the submission is marked as approved with the approved option as the header. This enables you to keep a very clean record of what's been approved and what is still waiting approval on the platform. One final note on the shoot category. Users of our platform prior to this update will recall the shoot cards, which enabled you to add descriptions and details for a shoot date. We've decided with this upgrade to sunset that feature because it no longer fits within our roadmap. We're building a much more powerful feature that will replace shoots and give you access to much more powerful tools here in the near future. So please keep an eye out for that and stay tuned for more updates.